Hi, my name is Devyn Encalada, and this is my cell cycle extra credit video. I'll be showing the cell cycle through decorating cookies virtually, so let's get started. The cell cycle goes through many different stages to create new cells. I'll be showing you those stages by decorating cookies. Before getting started, I wanted to show you what you need to know about the cell cycle before we continue. Here are some key terms that you need to know. Pause the video so you can read on your own. The first thing we're going to talk about and go through is mitosis, aka cell division. Mitosis is part of the cell cycle and consists of 4 phases. Interphase comes before mitosis, so it's technically not part of mitosis, but it is part of the cell cycle. So we are going to start with interphase. So we are going to pick up our first cookie and decorate interphase on the cookie. In the interphase stage, first we have a nuclear membrane that holds the chromosomes and DNA, and we used dark purple frosting and spread it onto the cookie for the nuclear membrane. Then we have 2 pairs of centrioles which we can make with frosting and place them at the top of the cookie. In this case, I used light purple frosting to make the centrioles. Then we have 2 chromosomes that later replicate in this stage. We can use different colored sprinkles to represent the chromosomes. We do all this decorating on a brown sugar cookie. Now on to the next phase. Now on a different cookie, I'll be showing you the next phase, which is prophase, where mitosis starts. I'm decorating a different cookie, but I will still be focusing on one cell. In prophase, the nuclear membrane dissolves throughout this phase, so in the next phase the membrane will not be there. Then the centrioles migrate to opposite poles in this phase, which you will see in the next stage. Finally, the chromosomes condense together and the spindle fibers start to form. Now I will show you the next phase, metaphase, on a different cookie, but still I'm working on with one cell. In metaphase, the chromosomes randomly line up on the equator and the spindle fibers complete their development. The fibers connect the poles together and connect to the chromosomes at the kintochore. The next phase I will show on a cookie is anaphase. In anaphase, the spindle fibers start pulling to opposite poles and the chromosomes start getting pulled apart. The last phase I will show you on a cookie is telophase/cytokinesis, and this is where the cell or cookie splits into 2. The chromosomes get to their opposite poles and they decondense. The nuclear membrane reforms and the spindle fibers disappear. Then the cytoplasm and organelles divide into 2. After mitosis is done, we have 2 new cells or cookies that are identical. Here are all stages of mitosis decorated on cookies. Now that we are finished with mitosis, we're going to talk about meiosis. In meiosis, every stage is the same, and mitosis, just some things are a little different, and it goes through every stage twice. Now, since we know what happens in each stage already, I will not show the first stages, but I will show what happens in the second round of stages. Also, we knew what interphase did in the cell cycle, so refer back to the beginning of the video for it. Since we already went through the first round of stages, we are starting with 2 cells, or cookies, already. I will first be decorating prophase 2 on 2 cookies. The major difference between mitosis and meiosis is that the genetic material is crossed over, so the chromosomes look slightly different in meiosis. Although the DNA is not replicated again, but is still very similar to the mitotic prophase. The next stage is metaphase 2 and is the same as the mitotic metaphase. This is how metaphase 2 looks like on 2 cookies. The next stage in meiosis is anaphase 2. This phase is also similar to anaphase and mitosis. Here's what it looks like when decorated on the 2 cookies. The final stage of meiosis is telophase 2/cytokinesis. It is the same as the telophase/cytokinesis of mitosis, but instead of producing 2 diploid cells, it produces 4 haploid cells. Here's what it looks like on cookies. After meiosis, we have 4 haploid cells, or 4 cookies. And that was the cell cycle. Hope you enjoyed this PowerPoint/video.